John and Kendra Smiley are joining us this morning with a little parenting advice. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's get straight to that question. I told my 13-year-old daughter not to cook if I wasn't home. The other night, I went to bed early and she decided to make bacon and eggs. When I scolded her, she said she didn't break the rule. What are your thoughts? All right, pretty tricky 13-year-old here.
Oh,
if there is smart.
And they all are.
That's right. If there is a
are.
loophole, a child will find the loophole.
That's right.
And, you know, I got to side with the daughter on this one.
Yeah.
She did not break the rule. The rule was do not cook if I'm away from home. And Mom went to bed at home, so really no consequences for this little girl, you know, because, like you said, she was paying attention and found the loophole.
Right, and what the mom should do is they should have a conversation. The mom should amend the rule. If she doesn't want the daughter to cook when she's home in bed, then you make the rule that way. You say, okay, in these circumstances, this is what happens. And so the mom needs to realize that we need to make clear boundaries and then have the consequences for those boundaries and then follow through. One of the things that Kendra and I say all the time in situations like this is that we shouldn't be surprising our kids with consequences.
Right.
And kids don't need that. Kids need to have, just like you guys said right at the beginning, kids are very, very smart. They're going to look for loopholes. And as parents, we should be smarter. We should be looking at that. And if they do come up with a loophole, then we take a breath and we say, okay, now let's go back.
That's a freebie.
That's right. That's a freebie. Let's go back and redefine what's going on here. But, but in this case, the daughter was 100% right.
You know, it's interesting because I remember in a specific incident, I had told our older two sons, yeah, you guys can go to the girls' basketball game, but I want you to clean your rooms. And I'm almost certain I said before you go. I'm almost certain. And they took off for the basketball game, and I went up and looked at the room, and it was like, well, they didn't do what I said. And so when they came down, I was, you know, like, hey, you guys, and they said, oh, Mom, we heard you say that we needed to clean the room. And you didn't say when, so we're going to clean it Thursday. And I'm like, well, maybe I didn't. And so, loophole perhaps, or maybe I really didn't say it. What you can do if that's the case, what this mom can do, is actually you can write out a contract. It can be real simple. You know, you can go to the girls' basketball game after your room is clean. Signed Mom, and then they have to sign it too. And it's a great lesson you're teaching your kids. When you sign a contract, make sure you read the contract, as we all do when we agree to terms, of course. Make sure you read the contract, and then know that when you sign that you're held liable.
And I think that's key. I mean, you can't surprise the kid with the consequence.
Right. It's not
much
fair.
as you want to.
If they were following the rules.
That's right.
Exactly.
Technically, they were following the rules at this point, right?
That's exactly right.
All right. Well, if you've got some tough parenting questions for John and Kendra Smiley, make sure you send it over to their website, parentinglikeapro.com. And if we answer it here on the air, you'll get a free copy of one of their books. Thanks so much.
Thank you.